talking about the government, today is the first day that the parliament opened for business again. And there is a very strict COVID-19 measures going on at the parliament as 2022 budget debate kicks off today. With the ongoing COVID-19 surge in Bangkok and its suburbs, unusually tight safety measures have been imposed at the Thai parliament as the three-day House debate on the government's 3.1 trillion baht budget bill for next fiscal year begins today, 2022 fiscal year. So everyone, including cabinet ministers, member of parliaments, reporters, and officials are being required to complete entry forms either in advance through an app or at the entrance to the parliament, causing a bottleneck at the entry points. Each member of parliament is allowed to be accompanied by just one aide. Usually, if you watch a news report from the parliament in Thai TV, you will see that some of the member of parliament will have like 3 or 4 people following them. But today, they allow only one. At the order of Mrs. Ponpit Petcharan, Secretary General of the House of Representatives, all reporters and photographers are barred from using the mezzanine floor, where they usually gather to monitor the parliamentary proceedings, reportedly to ease congestion and to prevent droplets from their conversations falling onto the members of parliament below. Prime Minister Prayut Chan-o-cha arrives at the parliament before the debate without talking to reporters, apart from exclaiming, "I am ready," when asked about the debate. House Speaker Chun Lik-pai said a special podium with a glass partition has been installed from member parliaments. The Prime Minister or ministers who want to speak during the debate without wearing a face mask, otherwise they must wear a face mask at all times. Mr. Chuan said that the podium will be disinfected every time after a person has finished speaking, adding that the measure is necessary because anyone can spread the disease, which is true, especially via airborne droplets emitted while speaking. Adding that he warned member of parliament not to sit close together, but some of them ignore his warning because they want to be seen on TV. The House Speaker said that the Disease Control Department recommends that voting on the budget bill at the end of 3-day debate should not take more than 15 minutes to avoid the risk of many people converging in the chamber. However, he expressed optimism that the situation may change for the better during the second reading of the bill. Opposition Chief Whip and Pheu Thai Member of Parliament, Mahasarakam Province, Sutin Klangsang, said that this morning that opposition member of parliament will try to point out the weaknesses in the government's effort to address economic problems and its various other failures, even though the budget bill will sail through its first reading. He said that Pheu Thai Party has been allocated 760 minutes for its member of parliament to speak during the debate, and each member of parliament will be given only 10 minutes, but that can be extended to 15 to 30 minutes on certain key issues. The proposed 2020 annual budget has been set at 3.1 trillion baht, almost 186 billion baht less than last year. The largest single allocation will be a central budget worth 571 billion baht, or 18.4% of overall spending, which is slightly less than last year at the 18.7%. The Education Ministry is expected to continue to receive the largest budget allocation of all the ministries at 332.39 billion baht, while defense spending is expected to be cut by 11.24 billion baht to 203.28 billion baht. So hopefully these 3 days we'll get to see a very detailed report, because as a taxpayer, we would want to know what's going on in there when they discuss the budget allocation.